Yes.
Come here, Bill. Good.
Good evening. The December 13th, 2023 council meeting for Long Branch City Council will now come to order. Roll call.
Mr. Vieira?
I'm here.
Dr. Vogt is absent. Mrs. Wittes?
Here.
Dr. Selly is absent. Mr. Dangler?
Here. And stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Long Branch Mayor, City Council, and Administration are committed to cultivating an environment of mutual trust and respect that values the diversity of our community. We will strive to enhance the quality of life for all who live here by making Long Branch a desirable place in which to live and prosper. We will treat all members of the public with respect and expect the same in return. Madam Clerk?
I hereby certify that this meeting has been published in the newspaper in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act and posted as required by law.
Reading and approval of previous minutes. I need a motion to approve the minutes from the November 22nd, 2023 meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Vieira?
Yes.
Dr. Vogt is absent. Mrs. Wittes?
Yes.
Dr. Selly is absent. Mr. Dangler?
Yes. Consideration of ordinance, public hearing, and final consideration, we have none. Ordinance for introduction, we have none. Public portion and resolution for all general comments. I need a motion to open a public portion of the meeting for all comments.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. If there's anyone in the audience that has a comment to make, please step to the podium. State your name and address clearly for the record. You will have 5 minutes and may only speak once.
Vincent Lepore, 33 Ocean Terrace, Long Branch, requesting 1-minute notification. Approximately 6 months ago, I put in an open public records request, and for Pier Village Phase 3 audits, as required in the Pier Village 3 Development Agreement. I was recently notified by the clerk that the OPRA response has once again been extended, now to December 21st. Mr. Martin, why is it taking so long to provide 2 years' worth of audits that should have been routinely performed as required in the Pier Village 3 Redevelopers Agreement?
They're performed by the entities, and they haven't completed them yet.
The entities haven't completed them yet. It's not the answer I got. Mr. Martin, the annual audit covering only revenues and expenses of each of the 3 unique urban renewal entities at Pier Village 3 that I am requesting. I simply want the CPA audits. Why is it so difficult to produce them?
I'm not producing them. The entities have to get the audits done themselves, on themselves. They haven't produced them yet.
Mr. Raynone, is it your position that my OPRA would expose proprietary financial information about the companies that own Pier Village 3? Yes or no?
Honestly, I haven't taken a look at it, and I haven't seen the audits yet either, so I wouldn't know until I see them.
Mr. Raynone, nothing in those audits would expose proprietary company information. The financial agreements Kushner and Barnett signed at Pier Village 3 completely detailed the level of profits to be made under the pilot. The city issued Pier Village 3 abatements on the condition that the profit loss would be detailed in the pilots. Mr. Martin, how much did the PV3 parking garage pay in UEZ sales taxes to the city last year?
I wouldn't know that off the top of my head.
We'll put an OPRA in for it. Mr. Martin, is it correct to state that the Pier Village 3 parking garage is a for-profit business?
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Martin, why does the city show Pier Village 3 parking garage as tax exempt?
Well, I think it's because it's subject to a pilot.
Subject to a pilot.
Payment in lieu of taxes, that's why it's tax exempt. Correct.
Mr. Martin, Mr. Raynon, and could you please explain why is the parking garage displayed as part of the common elements of the condo buildings on Block 222, contrary to the language in the master deed and the bylaws of the lofts at Pier Village Condominium Association, which was recorded in freehold on December 29th, 2019, Book 9387, page 1110. You have an answer?
What, do you want me to explain why those documents were recorded in freehold?
After my 5 minutes, Mr. Raynon, are you aware that the deed was transferred? Were you in receipt of a letter from Gary Barnett's Pier Village 3 garage requesting city approval for transfer of ownership?
I don't recall.
You don't recall. Mr. Raynon, as city attorney, you authored the Pier Village 3 financial agreement.
I did not.
And in
Wasn't even
so,
here.
excuse me,
And redevelopment council handled those. I didn't come here until, when was it drafted? Because I wasn't the one who did it.
you did not review the Pier Village 3
I
redevelopment,
was not the drafter of that agreement, no, sir.
and you never reviewed the Pier Village Phase 3 financial
I'm
agreement.
sure I have reviewed it over.
1 minute
the years,
warning.
but I'm not the one who drafted it. It would have been somebody from the firm of McManaman Scotland, who was the city's redevelopment
And you-
counsel on that project, not me.
All right, but you've reviewed it since then. You, along with the mayor and the council, have allowed noncompliance with the audit requirements. So the city council now continues to be financially ignorant of 2 years of Pier Village Phase 3 audits. And yet council goes ahead and approves bill payouts for 2 consecutive years of city audits that are absent the Pier Village 3 audits that the city auditor did not have access to analyze.
Our
This is-
auditor wouldn't review their audit, those are two completely different things.
No,
One is auditing the city's operations, and the other is auditing a private company.
And if you read the city audit reports, abated properties are in the city audit reports.
They're
This is
referenced-
total financial malfeasance by this council.
5 minutes.
And the Pallone administration. Total malfeasance. Junk government, just complete junk government. Unjustified. You can't surpass yourselves every meeting. More junk government.
Anyone else?
Good evening, everybody. My name is Murphy Stevenson. I'm sorry to be here. I have no need to be here, but I need to know what's going on in my town now. Because they tore up on my block and they did some work, but they didn't do what they say they were going to do, so I already been down here and talked about it. But today, I just think I should just say this here. I'm 150 Whitmore Place, Long Branch, New Jersey. And they tore up my sidewalk. And I don't care who laughed. I had a stump there. And they didn't ask me, could they tear up my sidewalk and move that stump. That stump was something to me. And if they'd asked me, I would have said, you can take it up, but try not to cut it up. But they told me when they took that sidewalk down, they was going to put everything back that they put. Now they're telling me I ain't had no sidewalk. And now they're telling me they have nothing to do with it because they don't work with the somebody. I said, so why did you tell me that when you took it up? I tell you, I just don't like how that work went over. Their side over there, that's just as pretty. They left, I was just looking, but my concern is one to do with my place. Okay? I'm sorry. I shouldn't be here, but I just came here to see what's going on in my town. I haven't been here since 1975. I never had no reason to be here because everything go along good in my town. Smooth. But I don't like how those people come over and did all that work and how they treat us on this side. But my main thing is I don't, excuse my expression, I don't like how they lied to me. And when I called, they worried, and when they didn't do it, they laughed and said they had nothing to do with it. I have to talk to the county. They have nothing to do with it. The county did their work and found out they hired those people. Tell the truth. Everybody, I'm sorry. I work hard for what I get. I work hard to do that. And I was told I had to put down the sidewalk when we build there. So what right did they have to take it up without asking me and tell the stone they're going to put it down? It's time to put it down. They did nothing. I'm sorry, but that's all I came here to say. I'm unsatisfied with their work. And they marked up the street and they even put all the pavement back down.
Excuse me, ma'am, what is your address? What's your street address?
I'm 150 Woodmore Place, Long Branch, New Jersey, zip code 07740. I'm saying it wrong. It's Whitmer Place.
Whitmore.
Whitmer?
Okay.
That's me. 150. That's what I'm concerned about. 150. It was wrong. First of all, they didn't ask me anything. I just came home one day, they was tearing it up. First I came home one day and the lady was knocking on the door saying this, but I have to get out at any time. I have a very sick daughter. I have to get out, or I might have to get a first aid anytime I can't have my my driveway to them. They tore it up. Then I had to ask some of their men to come and help me get away to get my car in and out to get my daughter out. And I was talking to the three men, and they was very nice. Everybody, I don't know to say sir, ma'am, what, but to everybody, they was very nice. They was helping me, and this lady came up and said, you don't have to ask them nothing. If you need anything, come and get me. I'm in charge of all of this. Well, she had already told me everything they tear down, they put it back. So when it came for me to call her, and then she was telling a story, and then she told me later when I called her word in. She said, I don't have nothing to do with this. She laughed, said, I don't have nothing to do with this. We're not the county. We can't tell them people what to come and do and what to fix on nobody's property. That's your property. I said, why did you tell me that when you was tearing it up? It's wrong. It's wrong. I've been here ain't got nothing to do with it since 1975. And I worked. I came here on a Saturday and I went to work on a Monday. I only been out of work 3 years, the whole while I've been here, okay? So everything I got, I worked for it. Now, if they responsible for my driveway, can I say this will be done? And I'm sorry. So if they gonna take over that portion of my land, how much tax they gonna pay? Everybody, that's what I would like to know. It's wrong. It's wrong. People don't even treat their children like that before they give their toys away. They ask them first. Then they take their toys and give it to somebody else or do whatever with it. Is that right? We don't take our children's toys and just give them away. We don't take down the swing set and just give it away. Unless it's a hazard to their health. Then we take it down and put it in the garbage. If we can't afford to buy nothing, they just have to go to the playground and do without it. It's wrong. But I didn't mind them taking up that sidewalk without asking me, though. Okay? It's under something, even so I don't know, I understand it. But I don't understand why they want to tell a story and take it down when it was time to put it back. They're going to laugh and say they had nothing to do with it. So why did they take it up? I don't understand it. I'm sorry. But I really didn't come here to say anything because I think the problem is taken care of. I came here to see and hear what's going on in my town. I
5
found out
minutes.
at this age I need to know what's
Thank
going on in my town.
You know?
So ma'am, like I had said to you during the week, it's going to be resolved in the spring as soon as the weather changes. The sidewalk will be put back. That was the contractor you were dealing with, but our city engineer has verified with me that they're going to put it back.
Okay.
Okay? You're welcome.
The person I was talking to, I don't know who she was, but she was wrong.
She works for the contractor. We spoke with her.
Oh, okay. Now, whatever she said she did for me, she didn't do nothing.
Nope, we'll take care of it.
Okay, those people that were working outside on the road, they helped me get my car in and out. She didn't do nothing.
Thank you. I need a motion to close public portion.
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So moved. Madam Clerk, were there any changes to the list of resolutions?
No changes were made.
We can take the list of resolutions as a consent agenda. Could we have a motion, please?
So moved.
So moved. Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Viera?
Yes.
Dr. Vogt is absent. Mrs. Wittes?
Yes.
Dr. Selly is absent. Mr. Dangler?
Yes. Applications. We need a motion to appoint the following members of the Long Branch Fire Department.
So moved.
Kevin Guns.
Second.
Okay.
Mr. Viera?
Yes.
Dr. Vogt is absent. Mrs. Wittes?
Yes.
Dr. Selly is absent. Mr. Dangler?
Yes. Need a motion to approve the list of applications. Renewal of various taxi cab owner's license for 2024.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Viera?
Yes.
Dr. Vogt is absent. Mrs. Wittes?
Yes.
Dr. Selly is absent. Mr. Dangler?
Yes. Miscellaneous business for the good of the order. Mr. Viera.
Good evening, and thanks for coming out, chiefs. Thanks for coming out. And ma'am, please come out every time you feel like you got to say something. You're welcome here anytime. And as our business administrator said, it will be taken care of in the spring. And thanks for coming out for your expressions. We appreciate you coming out. Thank you. With that, good night.
Councilwoman Wittes.
Yes, good evening. I apologize that I'm not able to make it this evening. I just wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah, and wish everyone well, and thank you for coming out this evening. Have a good night.
Thank you. Mayor Pallone.
Thank you, Council President. Just had a few notes here I wanted to mention. The Long Branch Fire and History Museum is in its final stages of renovations. We'll be having a ribbon cutting in the very early part of '24. The new Long Branch Senior Center is also getting near completion and should be opening in mid-24. We look forward to both of these projects being completed. For the holidays, the Holiday Home Decorating Contest is going on right now. 3 winners will be chosen, and both residential and commercial entries are accepted. To find out more information, please go to our website, longbranch.org. And finally, the Christmas toy giveaway is this Saturday, December 16th, starting at 12 noon at 199 Union Avenue. Please call Recreation with any questions that you may have. And I also would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and all the best. Thank you to you and your families.
Thank you, Mayor. Ma'am, I'd like to thank you for coming. And you don't have to apologize for coming to have your voice heard. We did hear you, and we're glad that it's really been resolved, but sometime you need to still say what you have to say. You did a fine job. Thank you. And as the holiday season is here, please, everyone, be safe, enjoy your families, and if you're going to drink, get an Uber. Thank you. God bless you all. May I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.